I had my sister passed away recently, and that made me stop to think about actually now living life before it's gone.
What is your name?
Clint John.
Why are you here today?
I'm here to speak about fatherhood.
How many children do you have and how old are they?
I have three children, 32, 28, and 19.
What is fatherhood to you?
Fatherhood, to me right now, it's a long journey that you're always learning from.
How did you feel when you first found out that you were going to be a dad?
Terrified. I was 18 years old.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it was scary
What was it scary?
because I was so young, and even though I thought to myself it was something I wanted, it still, when you hear it, it's a scary thought.
What are the best parts about being a father and the most challenging parts?
Oh, the best parts. Um, One of them I would say is getting love back unconditionally from someone. Just knowing that they are part of you is a really good feeling. The challenging part is, I guess, trying to understand someone's personality and who they are.
Who they are as a person
Yeah, as a
outside of being
person.
a child?
Yeah, outside of being my child and
Yeah,
just as a human being, because my kids are now adults. So
yeah.
it's just seeing that change.
How do you handle moments when parenting feels overwhelming?
I don't know if I can answer that question because it was never really overwhelming, I would say, because it was something I embraced, and from a young age, it was something that I thought I wanted. So it was like growing pains for me. So
How did you teach your children important values and skills?
how do I teach it to them?
Like, how did you do it? How did you teach them values and skills?
Well, I was learning, I guess, from the past and not trying to repeat those things, and just explaining to them how life works, that everything is not what it seems, and you just have to work hard at who you are and what you want out of life.
How important do you think it is to have a present father in your life?
It's extremely important because I was not 100% in the home with my kids being raised, but I did have them quite a bit. So, yeah, it's a very important aspect for growing children.
How did your kids change your outlook on life?
Knowing that my life wasn't mine anymore, your life just changes because you now have to always look out, protect, and make sure someone else is okay before yourself.
When did the switch happen?
The first day I saw my daughter, I would say. Yeah,
Do you think that it was harder to raise a daughter than to raise your son?
most definitely. For me, because you worry more about a daughter than you do about a son because it's just the way we're raised. Because I'm Caribbean, so you're raised by boys are going to be boys. They're going to, I guess, bump their head and keep moving. But girls, you have to be a bit more delicate with.
Can you share a moment that made you feel proud as a parent?
Graduation day. Graduation day for my eldest, which is my daughter, was a very, very proud feeling for me. And just being there and seeing her walk across the stage and accept all of her accolades.
Why was it a happy moment?
Because even for me, like my graduation, I did not attend it. So it was good seeing my child attend hers and be happy there.
The second segment will be about you. So the first one is, what are your interests outside of parenting?
Interest, work. um, I ride a lot, so like ride bicycle. So I travel throughout Montreal quite a bit on a bike. I like art, so I try to paint sometimes. It's not much more like outside of work, it doesn't leave much time for, I guess, other activities. Oh, yeah, the JBP.
How do you manage to take care of yourself physically and mentally while fulfilling your professional and personal responsibilities?
Pardon? How do I manage to?
Yeah, how do you manage to take care of yourself physically and mentally?
I never thought about that. Um, I guess it's just instilled. It's something you have to do to survive. It's more surviving than actually, I guess, taking care of myself that way. It's just things that I have to do. So it just gets done.
Do you think it's important to take time for yourself?
I believe so. Now I believe that. I didn't look at it like that before. I just looked at life keeps moving. We wake up and, we fall asleep in a few hours. But I had my sister passed away recently, and that made me stop to think about actually now living life before it's gone.
I'm sorry to hear that. I might go
Thank
personal.
you.
Like, what about your sister passing away made you feel that your life was meant to be enjoyed in a sense?
Well, we haven't seen each other for a while, so that kind of played a little bit on my mind. So I wish I took more time to visit and, we did speak a lot, texting, phone calls, but actual physical contact, no, not that much.
What do you want your children to know about life?
Oof, I almost said life is hard, but I guess if you work at certain things, it comes easy and a little bit natural. Life, it's like everything. Like you go into school, you have to learn. If you're not practicing what you're doing, it just makes everything harder.
How would you like your kids to remember you?
As the father that loved them.
And lastly, what advice would you give to the new fathers listening?
Make sure you're in your kids' lives. That's the most important thing a father can do for their child, is just make sure they're there.
Perfect. Thank you, Clint.
Oh,
Thank you for
that's
your
it.
time.
Thank you.